a trillion in cuts over the next 10 years, and it has to do it before Thanksgiving, or there'll be horrendous cuts in the military budget, which is
absolutely. I think Governor O'Malley has said this, and others have said that, and I agree with it. I think the focus this fall now needs to be on jobs and restarting the economy. We do need to deal with the long-term debt. I see no reason why this Supercommittee can't be the vehicle through which we try to come to an agreement on a jobs program and a restarting the economy program, as well as a long-term debt reduction program, because they have the ability to put everything on the table. And I would hope that the President and members of the committee would take the initiative to focus on what is the real danger, not just to the economy and to people's livelihoods, although that's the most important. The real danger to the federal debt is, unless you get the economy growing, we're not going to bring down the federal debt.
There are members who will be on that committee who will say, jobs, you're talking about spending more federal dollars to create jobs, to make work for people. What would you say to those committee members?
I would say to them that creating jobs is the #1 priority in the United States today. There are 25 million people.
There are members on that committee who will say the private sector is who creates jobs. They have been describing the Wall Street moguls as the job creators.
Well, I don't think many Americans would agree with that. I mean, the Wall Street moguls were the ones who got us into this mess, so I'm not sure that passes the laugh test.
Well, I think they say free enterprise creates the jobs, not government programs.
Well, obviously they both do. I mean, obviously government and private enterprise work together. I mean, private enterprise doesn't build highways, doesn't build transit systems, doesn't take care of your sewage, doesn't teach your children. So you have to have both. But the more important issue is that the history of the Depression 70 years ago was 1937, 1938, when the Congress at that time decided to sort of follow a Tea Party route, cut the budget. They extended the Great Depression for 3 or 4 years. It didn't end until the federal government started creating demand, started investing. In that case, it was in World War II, but that ended the Depression. We've tried this before. We know it doesn't work, and we know it does work.